Hi friends, welcome back to another travel adventure. I recently went on a quick weekend trip to the charming country of Belgium. Belgium is a stunning country with rich history, beautiful architecture, and world-class crispy golden fries. So come with me as I explore the medieval towns of Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. And I can't wait to share it with you. So let's get started. Our adventure begins from the early morning as we take a 2-hour train ride on the Eurostar from London to the capital city of Brussels. Since it's the weekend, the train was packed with people. This is my first Eurostar trip, and I can't believe we've arrived in another country by train. We quickly head on to our connecting train to Bruges for our first stop of the trip. An hour later, we're finally here in Bruges. Bruges is known for its dreamy canals and beautiful medieval architecture alongside with its cobblestone streets. Hi guys, we arrived in Belgium. It's currently raining quite a bit. This weekend the weather's meant to be like showering, and tomorrow apparently it's going to be cloudy and hopefully we get some sun over the weekend, but we're here in Belgium for the next 3 days. The first stop is off to lunch. We made a reservation for 1 p.m. and we're actually currently running a bit late, so let's hurry and get some lunch before we start exploring the city. Moules is a popular restaurant famous for their Belgian mussels and chicken dishes. Luckily, we made a reservation as it seems pretty busy. The restaurant is located in a renovated 17th century building. The interior retains a lot of its historical elements such as the wooden beams and exposed brick walls. It has a rustic yet inviting and cozy vibe. We got a seat near the window which was perfect to people watch while we enjoy our delicious meal. For those who follow my channel, you'll know that I love fries. So of course I was happy to get some complimentary fries with the mussels. We also ordered cheese and shrimp croquette on the side. They also give you some bread to start with as well. We saw that people ordered 1 pot of mussel per person, but the portion looked so massive. In the end, I'm glad we only got 1 to share, as we probably wouldn't have finished it all. Time to try the mussels first. The mussels were smaller than I thought, but it was so fresh and flavorful. We also ordered a cream sauce on the side to dip the mussels in. The sauce was a bit salty and heavy with the mussels. The fries and croquette were also delicious. This place is definitely worth the visit, and make sure to make a reservation if you want to try it. After we filled our stomachs, it was time to burn some calories and discover some of the cool places the city has to offer. First, let's check out the Markt Square, the heart of the city. This is a bustling and iconic square surrounded by colorful gabled buildings, charming cafes, and iconic landmarks like the Historium Bruges. An interactive museum that immerses visitors in medieval Bruges through themed rooms and VR. And the Belfry of Bruges, where you can climb up for a panoramic view of the city. If only the weather was better today, it would have looked even more stunning. Next, we headed to 2B Beer, a famous beer shop and bar in Bruges that also had a dedicated store selling official Tintin merchandise. Tintin is one of the most popular European comics series in the 20th century that follows a young journalist named Tintin and his dog Snowy, as they travel the world to solve mysteries and get caught up in adventures. I used to read a lot of Tintin comics when I was young. I didn't know it was from a Belgian cartoonist. Some of these Tintin figurines are so detailed and cute. Here you can find a range of Belgian souvenirs and gift ideas. Did you know Smurf also originated from Belgium? Upstairs, there's a small Tintin museum displaying some of the classic book covers and figures of Tintin's iconic adventures. On the other side, there's an area selling various famous Belgian beers. Here you can find a wide range of local brews and specialty beers. They also sell glassware and beer-themed souvenirs. After our souvenir shopping, we made our way to Rosary Quay, just around the corner. It's a picturesque spot along the canal where you can experience the beauty of Bruges in a less crowded spot. From here, you can also join a scenic canal tour to explore another side of Bruges. As we made our way to the next destination, we enjoyed the peaceful afternoon stroll by the canal. From here, you can see the stunning views of the canal and medieval buildings that lines the water. St. Bonifacius Bridge is also known to be one of the most photographed spots in the city. I can imagine how beautiful it would have looked on a sunny day. As the evening is approaching soon, it's time to say goodbye to Bruges and head to our hotel in Ghent. We picked up our train tickets and took a 30-minute train ride to the city of Ghent. We've made it to Ghent. Time to drop our luggage at the hotel before heading out for dinner. For the duration of our trip, we'll be staying at the B&B Hotel located very conveniently in the city centre, making it a perfect place to stay and explore Ghent's historical sites, vibrant cafes, and charming streets on foot. The hotel has a sleek and modern design with a bright and inviting lobby area. There's even a free coffee and tea station for guests to enjoy. Hi guys, we finally checked into our hotel in Ghent. We're planning to rest up a bit before we head out again for dinner. Time for a quick room tour. The room is small but clean and cozy. The best part of the room has to be the floor-to-ceiling windows that can be opened for ventilation. From here, you can see some of the beautiful landmarks of Ghent. The bathroom was also well equipped with all the necessities. After checking in, it's time for our first meal in Ghent. We wanted to try some traditional Flemish cuisine, so we decided to dine at Waffles, the oldest restaurant in the historical Pattershall neighbourhood of Ghent. Once you step inside, you can definitely feel the rustic charm of the restaurant. We ordered a drink each along with the traditional Flemish dishes such as beef stew, chicken voor au vent, and fries. Unlike the fries we had for lunch, these felt more like baked potatoes. The dishes were yummy but slightly salty for me. tasted like hearty home-cooked meals. The fries were also surprisingly good. The potatoes were soft and had a slightly sweet taste. My personal favourite was the Belgian beer. It had a light taste and wasn't too carbonated or heavy. Perfect to drink with meals. Going for a light stroll after dinner, we took in the amazing night vibes of Ghent. And as the night falls, it's time to head back to the hotel and end our first day here in Belgium. Good morning everyone! Today is an amazing day and look at this beautiful view from our hotel. We decided to wake up early today to start our day as we have lots of activities planned out. I'm super excited to explore the city, so let's head out now. Right now we're heading to Café Labath to grab some coffee before we start our day. Café Labath is located 8 minutes away from our hotel. Known for its exceptional coffee and cozy atmosphere, I can't wait to try it out myself. They have quite an extensive drink menu with breakfast and lunch options. Since it was early, we decided to just order a croissant and some coffees for breakfast. I wanted to try something different this morning, so I ordered a popcorn latte from the seasonal menu. I saw dipping your croissant in coffee was trending online, so I wanted to try it out. It wasn't really my cup of tea as it made the bread a bit soggy. The popcorn latte was so good. Just the perfect amount of sweetness to start off my day. After breakfast, we head off to St. Michael's Bridge, which is just a few steps away. St. Michael's Bridge offers a panoramic view of Ghent, looking down on Grassley and Correlay. The canal-side streets filled with medieval architecture. With its dramatic skyline, reflection in the Leia Canal, and charming historic buildings, this is one of the best spots for photos, especially during sunrise and sunset. The area had completely transformed from nighttime. On a beautiful day like today, consider taking the boat tour along the river. You can buy tickets online or in person. The weather is perfect today to explore this charming city by foot. As you continue to walk, you'll come across the three iconic towers of Ghent: St. Nicholas Church, the Belfry of Ghent, and St. Bavo's Cathedral. First, we stop by St. Nicholas Church. It's a stunning medieval Gothic church built in the 13th century with free admission. It's a small and quiet church with beautiful glass windows, decorations, and statues. I was very impressed by the church due to its bright interior and huge windows. Next to St. Nicholas Church is the Belfry of Ghent, a UNESCO-listed medieval tower building in the 14th century. From here, you get a panoramic view of the city of Ghent. Just a few steps away is St. Bavo's Cathedral, another beautiful and iconic landmark in Ghent. This Gothic cathedral is renowned for its stunning architecture and rich religious heritage. Each section of the stained glass window is decorated with beautiful biblical scenes, saints, and important historical figures. Nearby the cathedral lies one of the best traditional Belgian chocolate makers with 2 generations of history, Chocolate House Van Hula Baker. In Belgium, one thing you can't miss out is Belgian chocolate. So we headed inside to pick up some chocolate. There are various chocolate products with all different flavors to choose from, making this a perfect place to stop by to buy some souvenirs. We ended up picking a few chocolate creations to try. As we made our way back for lunch near Grassoulet, we stumbled upon the Ghent City Hall, a beautiful building near the city centre that combines both Gothic and Renaissance style. So far, we still haven't tried Waffles yet on our trip, so we were pretty keen to visit this lunch spot. House of Waffles is a popular eatery specializing in both sweet and savory Belgian waffles. Here they offer a dine-in option unlike other typical waffle stands. The store was very spacious with lots of seating around. We got a table near the river and ordered a savory and sweet waffle to share. I didn't know there were different types of Belgian waffles. Brussels waffles served with smoked salmon had a light and airy texture, while the Liege waffle served with the chocolate sauce was more dense and sweet. I like the chewy texture of Liege waffle better, but it was a bit too sweet and heavy since we ordered it with chocolate ice cream and chocolate sauce. Overall, it was a very satisfying lunch. After eating, we decided to continue wandering around the city. We stumbled across the graffiti street, where you can see some of the coolest and most creative street arts here like these. Close by Graffiti Street lies the famous Gravestein Castle. Gravestein is a medieval fortress built in the 1180s by Count Philip of Elsass, and it's one of Europe's best preserved castles. If you love history, this is a chance for you to step inside the Middle Ages. Unfortunately, as we were tight on time and didn't purchase tickets online, we didn't get to go inside. Next on the list of places we wanted to visit was the neighborhood of Pattershall, a well-preserved medieval quarter with cobblestone streets and old Flemish houses dating back to the 12th century. These narrow cobblestone streets lined with century-old vibrant houses are so pretty and charming. We came here last night for dinner but didn't get a good look at the neighborhood since it was dark. The area has completely transformed during the day. It's very picturesque under the sun. This area was once home to monks and priests. It's now transformed into a lively place filled with trendy restaurants and is a hotspot amongst tourists and locals. While walking around the neighborhood, we discovered Confiserie Timmerman, a family-run candy shop here in Ghent with over 121 years of history. Famous for the traditional high-quality sweets, we had to get some to try ourselves. The store only accepts cash, so make sure you have some on you if you want to buy from here. We got some cubidons to try. These are a popular local delicacy in Ghent. Cubidons is a cone-shaped Belgian candy with a candy shell on the outside and a gooey syrup on the inside. It had a really unique taste and I couldn't really pinpoint whether I like it or not. It wasn't overly sweet and had a subtle cherry flavor. It was interesting to try, but I probably wouldn't get it again. Wanting to buy some coffee beans for home, we stopped by Way Specialty Coffee Roasters to pick up some. Since it was Sunday, most retail stores were closed, so we decided to head back to our hotel to rest before dinner. On our way back, we saw a street vendor selling cubidons. They had a few different colors and flavors. Time for a quick shopping haul showcase. I'm very happy with my purchases so far. We picked up quite a few chocolate truffles, which I'm super excited to try. My favorite purchases have to be these cute postcards of each of the cities in Belgium that we have visited. After a short rest at the hotel, we headed to Fairytale to buy some takeaway for dinner. As a fried food lover, I was intrigued by the Belgian fry shops, and Fairytale was famous for their crispy fries and cheese croquette. So generous with their portions here. Lucky for us as we were pretty hungry. It was pretty delicious, nothing mind-blowing, but enough to satisfy my craving. Everyone, we checked out of our hotel this morning and took the train and we're heading into Antwerp. It was a bit confusing this morning because there's been a lot of track work and strikes going on, so we didn't know how to get to Antwerp, but luckily the station staff was super nice and friendly and they gave us a printout copy of how to get to Antwerp, which proven to be very useful. While we were waiting for our next connecting train to get into Antwerp, we were at Brussels station and we saw a chocolate shop and had these really delicious chocolate and candies where you can mix and match and get as much as you wanted. So we picked up a few to snack on the way to the next stop. I'll see you guys at Antwerp. Stepping off the train, we arrived at the first attraction of Antwerp, Antwerp-Centraal station. Often called the Railway Cathedral, has won the title of one of the most beautiful train stations in the world. Known for its breathtaking architecture that seamlessly merged historical elegance with contemporary functionality, and I have to say, this station truly deserves its title. It was very stunning and impressive in person. This is a great start to our journey here in Antwerp today. Near the exit is another popular waffle store here in Belgium, Chez Albert. They're known for their fresh, crispy waffles with a fluffy and soft interior. The size is perfect for a quick snack. We got a classic waffle with strawberries on it. It was pretty good, but I personally like the ones at House of Waffles more. Before we start exploring the city, we stopped by Sushi World Tokyo for a quick lunch. We've been craving for some sushi and we heard that Belgium is a hot spot for Japanese cuisine. We ordered an assorted sushi set which consisted of different variations of salmon sushi and a tempura chicken starter to share. The sushi was very tasty and they had a few interesting rolls which I haven't had before. After lunch, we headed to Brugges Ghent, a hidden medieval alleyway in the heart of Antwerp. The alley was very quaint and looked like a film set with its cobblestone path and the 16th century houses. This alleyway was smaller than I thought, but it was still the perfect place to take a few photos. Next on our itinerary was the Nello and Patisserie statue. The statue is very detailed and unique. Nearby the statue was the Cathedral of Our Lady, which is a stunning Gothic cathedral. This is the largest Gothic church in Belgium with its tower rising 123 meters over the city. All the cities we visited so far were very walkable and Antwerp is no exception. It's really nice to be able to walk around and admire the beautiful architecture while burning off a few calories on the way. After a short walk, we're here in the heart of Antwerp's historic main square, Markt. The iconic fountain was built to honor the heroic Roman soldier, Silvius Bavo. The sculpture represents the city's spirit of freedom and resilience. In the square, you can see the beautiful 16th century guild houses in the backdrop. It was such a shame that the weather is gloomy and rainy again. Nevertheless, we enjoyed the beautiful architecture. Wanting to buy some souvenirs back, we visited Philip's Biscuit for their high-quality, handcraft traditional biscuits. After trying their famous Antwerp handjes, a famous biscuit here made from butter, sugar and almond, we got a few to bring home. Since we still have some time before heading back to London, we decided to do some shopping around town. We came across this store that sells a range of cute clothing, jewelry and accessories. They had some really cute hair accessory like these ones. After, we found this aesthetic cafe and bookstore. They even had a pretty big selection of English books on the second floor. There were a few books that I really wanted to get. It's always fun and exciting when you stumble into stores that sells the things you're interested in. This stationery store happens to be one of them. Under the same name as the bookstore, this store sells stationeries and homeware. As a stationery lover, this is like a paradise. It has so many different styles of products. It also had lots of pretty masking tapes for arts and crafts. You can also find the cutest and quirkiest home items like these salt and pepper shakers and plate. Look at these socks, they're honestly the cutest and most innovative items. It was really hard not to buy them all. After all that exploring, we headed to Andy's Roasters for the afternoon before catching our train back to London. Andy Roasters is a specialty coffee shop established in 2020. As a coffee lover, we had to try these unique flavors the cafe had to offer. I love the simple and retro interior of the cafe. These graphics on their merchandise were so cute. Coffee was superb, just as I expected. As the evening approaches, so does the end of our time here in Belgium. This is our first time in Belgium. Despite the rainy weather for most of our trip, we had the best time here. We ate lots of good food and saw some amazing landmarks, and we would love to come back one day. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my travel adventures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell for more travel ideas. Let's meet again in my next adventure. Bye for now!